Tapas Fleming here, TATlife.com. Recently, I worked with someone who had a really unexpected problem. She had a great job, was in fabulous health, and really active in taking care of her health and always improving things in her life. And she finally found a great guy, got married, and said, you know, after the wedding, all I've wanted to do, and all I have done really, is lay on the couch for a week and eat chocolate. This is really not her way of living. She said, I just feel like being decadent. I don't feel like doing anything. She said, I can feel negative emotion if it's there, but when positive emotion is there, I can only really connect with it if there's some excitement to it. And once I acknowledge it, after 2 minutes, it just fizzles out. She said, I don't feel unhappy, but I don't feel happy. So I did a scan, looked at her energy field, and there was this thick, metal thing around her that looked sort of like an egg that was cutting her off from being in contact with all of life. Then we did some of our work about that, and then I saw something that looked like this big around, like a screw from the top of her head down to her tailbone through her body, also metal. And there was a thought with it that was like, now that you have everything, now you're dead. And she said that's just how she felt. So those things dissolved as we did our work together, and she was able to connect with all this excitement. And she said, gosh, now when I'm thinking of being done with the session, I'm thinking, yeah, I want to go to the gym, I want to work out, I don't want to... She had no thoughts of continuing to be decadent, lay on the couch, eat chocolate. So it changed just that fast. She also mentioned to me that she felt like embarrassed before the session, thinking, well, what do I have to complain about? I have everything. I hate bringing this up. But she was really glad she did. She also then asked me a really interesting question. She said, well, what if a person's doing TAT, but they can't see all of this stuff? Are things going to really clear up? So what I told her I wanted to tell you, in case you don't see stuff like that, which most people don't. I didn't for most of my life. So the only thing you need to do is be 100% honest with yourself. Look within, and if there's even 3% of something left that you don't even know what it is, just put in the TAT pot, which just means what we're healing, what you're working on for yourself or with a TAT Pro or me. Just put in there 3% something, don't even know what it is. But it just doesn't feel like it's all done. And then you do TAT about what that thing is. And you keep going until it's totally done. Then you don't have to see it. You just know by looking within and being totally honest with yourself if there's any little teeny tiny bit left. And when something's left, it might feel like your heart feels a little dampened, or you just feel like crying for no reason, or there's this sort of vague, dull feeling over here and you don't even know what it is. So just as you have your attention on whatever the thing is, any kind of bleh, yuck, don't like it, uncomfortable feeling that's left, do TAT about that, no matter how tiny, until you put your attention on it and it's totally and absolutely clear. So there you go. I hope this helps you out. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.